Hey y'all, what's up? What's good? So, thought I'd make a quick video, y'all. So, ah, wait, man, it's so much shit, y'all. So let me tell y'all. I was sitting in my car. Remember I told y'all I had broke up with the guy. Well, he broke up with me anyway because he thought that I was cheating. I was cheating with his neighbor. I was cheating with my cut with not my cousin. Lord have mercy. With his neighbor, with the guy that lives in North Carolina, with somebody on my job. He don't know who it is. It could be anybody with a car. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm sitting at work and I'm sitting in my car, and my coworker comes up to my car and says, "I want to ask you a question." I said, "Yeah, what's up? What's going on?" He said, "I've been seeing your car, down in these apartments." He said the name of the apartments. I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" So he's like, "Yeah, so I want to know who you messing with down there." He was like, "I be seeing your car on the main street." So he's like, "Did you get my note?" So I'm like, "Yeah, I got your note," which I did get his note. Like, he left a note on my car. So I got the note, but I wasn't studying that note. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't put his phone in my his number in my phone or nothing, right? So he like, "What's going on?" And the funny part is, I already had his number. He already gave me his number when we was in training. But we went out to eat one time. You know what I'm saying? And what I learned, I didn't really like. So anyway, we never saw each other like outside of going to eat. We went to BW3's, ate there, and that was it. Other than that, we saw each other in training. I didn't go to his house. He didn't come to my house. He don't even know where I live at. So anyway, so he asked me. He said, "Man, so who you seeing over there?" So I had told him who I was seeing, and he was like, "I don't think I know who that is," right? So I'm like, I said, "You live over there?" He talking about, "Yeah, I live in such such address." So he gave me the address. So I'm like, "Yeah, dude that I was messing with live a couple of doors down from you." So, you know what I'm saying? So he like, "Oh yeah, my cousin lived right next door to his address." So I'm like, "What the fuck?" So y'all, whole last time the guy that was sitting outside, when he was sitting outside waiting on me, is related to one of my coworkers. So my coworker comes to my car asking me, was I dating him? Was I seeing him? He want to know who it is. Do I got a picture of him? So he was asking me, he was like, "Is it the karate dude?" So I'm like, "Yeah, it's him." And he was like, "Oh, he be outside doing his little karate and stuff on the lawn and all this and all that." And I was like, "Yeah, he do that because he know tight shit, y'all." So I'm like, "Yeah, he be doing that outside. That's part of his meditation, whatever, right?" So he like, "Oh man, so why y'all break up?" So I told him. I was like, he broke up with me over a friend of mine that live in North Carolina, calling my Facebook page and asking me to call him. I said, and all I responded was, back was, "I'm at work. I'll call you later or tomorrow." I said, and he got mad over that and said I was cheating. So he like, "Oh dang, that's messed up." He was like, "So do you know Bob?" So I'm like, "I don't know who Bob is." I said, "But that's the guy he was accusing me of." So he was like, "Oh, that's my cousin's dude." He said, "Yeah, I was staying with them, blah, blah, blah." So he breaking it down to me. So he was like, "Oh, yeah, he must have knew I wanted you." So now, which it makes sense that he was feeling some type of way because maybe, his neighbor was asking him all kind of questions about me to go back and tell him. So now they talking about me. Both of them talking about me. Y'all, did y'all notice I got on two different earrings? Look at this earring. This earring a little bit different. It's kind of like zigzaggy. And this one is like corally. I'm only showing y'all because don't nobody notice the shit. And they both silver. So I was trying to see if people could tell that I got on two different earrings. But anyway, so he was like, oh man, you was messing with the karate dude. And I was like, yeah. He said, you let him use your car? And I was like, yeah, so he can go get his son, a couple times so he ain't have to, ride the bus. Because he was talking about he had to get on the bus to, get his son or whatever. And I was like, well, since you already got a license, you can use my car. And since I'm going to be at work, you can use my car and go pick your son up, enjoy your son or whatever. So he picked up his son in my car. So the dude on my job says, is he light skinned? And I said, yeah, he about my complexion, whatever. He ain't dark. He about brown or whatever, right? So he was like, nah, like it was some light skinned dude driving your shit. So I'm like, light skinned? He was like, yeah, I mean like high yellow. So I'm like, his son is high yellow. He like, nah, this dude wasn't no young. He wasn't no kid. He's like, he had a grown ass man driving your car. So now they trying to start some shit. That's how I see it. I see it as though he's trying to start some shit. You know what I mean? But me and dude broke up now, so it don't even matter about that part. But I was gonna say something to him, like, so I heard you letting people drive my car. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'ma just let it roll off my back, because either way it go, my car is intact. Motherfucker ain't do shit. He went and picked up his son. However, whoever he let drive him, he might have let somebody drive him. He might have been scared, because my window on my driver's side, my mirror on my driver's side is out. Somebody hit my car and I still ain't replaced it. And not because I couldn't or I can't replace it. I just, every time it comes to me ordering something, that ain't been at the top of my brain. I just order stuff and then I think about it like, damn, I should have ordered that piece. And I still ain't ordered it. So that's the only thing. It ain't nothing serious or nothing like that. But yeah, I wanted to share that with y'all, because it's like, people be trying to set you up a little bit to make you look stupid or foolish or what have you. And it's like, why deal with somebody if y'all don't trust each other, right? You don't trust me coming to work, and while I'm away at work, I'm asking him, like, did you have company? Did y'all enjoy yourself? Like, what you do today? You know what I mean? Did you get outside? Did you go somewhere? You know what I mean? While I'm at work. So he getting all defensive, like, you always asking me questions and you always want to know what I'm doing and I can't follow you. I can't ask you questions. I'm like, what? You can follow me. You can come ride the bus if you want to. So y'all let him ride the bus. And I got a hole in my tooth on the right hand side of my face. And I think I was eating some candy or something. I know I was eating candy. And I wasn't even supposed to have a piece of candy on this side, but I bit down and it hit my nerve. And I went in shock. You know how your face just go in shock? Like, you know what I'm saying? So somebody was getting on the bus at that time, y'all. This nigga thought that I was checking him out. And I had did one of these, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I had fucked up my teeth. I was making facial expressions. So he swore up and down that I was lusting after a passenger while he was getting on the bus. And I was checking him out like I wanted him. I bit my lip. Like, he made up a whole fucking scenario just from me hitting a nerve in my motherfucking mouth, yeah. In my mouth, a whole nerve in my mouth from where I got a hole in my fucking tooth. So now all of a sudden I'm lusting after people, looking at them, biting my lip, licking my lips. Man, all that when people, I lick my lips all day long, y'all. Especially if I feel like they dry and I ain't got nothing on them. Then he got mad because he said I be putting makeup on sometimes while I'm at work or lipstick on, and I don't do it for him. Really? If I feel like putting lipstick on, I will. If I feel like putting lip gloss on, I will. If I feel like putting makeup on my face, sometimes I do. It's a sometime thing. It's not an all the time thing. So he started getting offended and just picking out little shit all the time, just trying to look for something small or to say that I had or something to say that I did or I was doing. Like it was like a non-going thing. So I don't know if y'all going through this or not, but yeah, within a couple of weeks, y'all, all this shit happened in a couple of weeks. I could tell y'all so much that happened within the last couple of weeks of me being with him. And it was kind of like a couple times I woke up out of my fucking sleep. He not laying down. He sitting up. You know what I'm saying? Playing a game. Cool. But I wake up a couple times. He sleeping at the other end. Why you sleeping down there? I wake up another time. He ain't even in the room with me. He ain't even in my bed. He laying somewhere else. I'm like, what's wrong? You know what I mean? So when he said his tooth was hurting, I was like, oh, okay. I wasn't like, oh, nigga, you trying to sneak in there to be with somebody to be on the phone. You know what I mean? Like, that's just too much. You know, so he was doing the most, but then he was saying I was doing the most when I wasn't doing nothing at all. When you're on your breaks, you're probably sleeping with somebody. On your breaks, you're probably doing this. On your breaks, you're probably doing that. On my breaks, I could be making videos. But I wasn't. I was watching tarot because y'all know I'm fascinated with tarot. I love tarot. I love watching a couple of people, Mystic 9, SS Healings. I like watching Cleopatra, the 8th. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like watching different readers. So I can't help it that I like tarot. So on my breaks, I watch tarot. Y'all don't know, I go to sleep to tarot sometimes. Sometimes I just go to sleep to the music. But whichever, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get the, like, I didn't understand it. He said he was a paranoid schizophrenic, but I believe that he was doing things underhanded and he was trying to make it seem like it was me. So the smallest thing that he could actually find, that's what he broke up with me for. He didn't find me saying nothing sexual to him. He didn't find the dude saying nothing sexual to me. He didn't even see anything sexual in my phone. He didn't even see me make no phone calls to nobody but him and my kids. That's it. Like, he couldn't even pull shit out, y'all. He was making shit up and he couldn't even get nothing on me. So sometimes people make up stuff because they trying to figure out stuff. They trying to bring up shit. Then he started talking about my past, y'all. Your past husband thought you were cheating because they was cheating. So you telling me you are, that's what you were doing. So the whole thing is, you know, I'm supposed to assume that you're cheating because my exes were cheating. So I'm supposed to assume that because your ex was cheating on you, that, you know what I mean? Like, that's why she left you, because you did something. I don't give a fuck about your ex, what they had to do, or none of that. I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for somebody that was going to be true to me, and that's it. And I could be true too. Other than that, I ain't got time for the rest of that. I'm not trying to sleep around with a whole bunch of people, which I could do that. I could be like, you know, a bunch of people around here hoeing, sleeping with this one, that one, sleeping with 2, 3 of them at the same time. I could do all that. But am I? No. I'm at work. I'm trying to get my life together, do things that's sensible, that make sense for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? So I'm not on that dumb stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all real quick. That was on my mind. You know, and I'm at work, and you know, a lot of shit been on my mind, and I ain't really had a lot of time to get a lot of stuff off. But I gotta get back to work, get back to driving. Hopefully y'all having a beautiful Tuesday. Enjoy your day, enjoy your time, and stay blessed, y'all. Stay blessed, less stress.